Hi, friends. Welcome to another edition of ASMR with Bella Snoring. I'm Jen. This is the dollhouse, and we have Bella over here snoring beside us. So if you hear that, she is in a very deep sleep. This heat here in Oklahoma is wearing her and me out. Today, I wanted to do a video of Peeka here and this really cute outfit. And I got it yesterday, and it is so adorable on her. And it has little bloomers, and this is handmade. There's a seller on eBay, and I can't remember what her name is, um, because I didn't buy it. Carrie saw it. She's bought a few of these outfits. They're bid, and I'm really bad about bidding, so I just won't even bother because I'll just forget about it most of the time. Um, and she went and bid it and won it, and then she sold it to me. So I was really thankful because this is so cute. It's the little critter guy from the 80s, little critter. And it's like a comic cartoon character. I think there were books, and it was in the probably the mid to late 80s. It is so adorable and so retro, and it fits. I think it's made for Cabbage Patch dolls, but it fits Pika perfectly. And when I change Pika, I'm gonna put it on one of the Cabbage Patch dolls, so it's not just sitting there unused. um, but it's really cute. It has the little bloomers here, and they fit. The bottoms fit perfectly because she is kind of bigger here because of her cloth body in this area. um, Clothes do not want to always go over her big behind. So it came with the little hair bows. So I put her hair in pigtails, and this one is just kind of flopping around here. She has very silky hair, so that one's in there good. But they're very cute. So it came with two sets. And this is just a white set, and then the critter print set. So I thought that was just so cute, and I had to share it. I'm so excited about that little outfit because it'll be multifunctional. I can use it on the cabbies or Pika. So I'm gonna take some photos of her and this outfit here. I might take it off and try it on the Cabbage Patch just to see how it fits. Because I might end up buying some more from her. Um, I hate bidding, so I might, if I see some that are, close to ending the bids, I might, because they're really well made. I just don't like bidding. I'm just really bad about it. And I don't, not a very long video. I have a doll to sell that I'm selling, so I wanted to show her here. Pika is shedding like me. We'll get that after off the camera. And then I was going to just show some stuff with the journals. I've just had so much fun with the journaling, and there's no drama with it. Like, I do watch stuff on TikTok. There is a whole community over there. And some people, like, the only likes to really get on my stuff. It's not really my dolls. Um, YouTube, I get more interaction with the dolls, but on TikTok, it's the journals. But I'm not, I don't want to be in all these communities. This is just something fun. I have had people ask about buying them. While I would love to sell some, and I might, I'm not sure. The shipping on them, um, just the ones that aren't filled up. I don't even know what to charge. That's the problem. And I would like to make charms to go with them if I do. But I just don't know if it's, something I really want to do, because right now this is just a fun little outlet for me. And it's stress free, and I don't have to worry about anything. I just do this totally for fun. And I noticed, I've taken a little bit of a step back from a lot of the doll stuff. If you've noticed in my videos and you come here specifically for the dolls, I apologize, but I have to do, what's fun for me with my hobbies. And I have, it's just being creative. It's not super expensive. I've noticed that my headaches have not been turning into migraines, um, but that's taken a step away from all the stress with the doll groups. There's a lot of drama. I do interact with mine, the dollhouse, but I'm not in there commenting as much as I was. It's just too much stress to I go in there and I check things, but I don't have the energy right now to spend it all on comments. Now, while I wish I could, I used to, I just can't do that anymore. Um, and interacting with less groups, unfortunately, is, have to do what I have to do. But it has, um, I think a lot of the stress can cause my headaches to go into migraines. So I'm probably going to get another one right after I say that, though. But I have been logging them and feeling better. But crafting and keeping busy and doing things is really good for your mental health. And it's just good for your well-being. So this is my latest spread here. Oh, a star fell. I'm going to have to glue that back on here. This is my latest spread, a little summerween. So Halloween and summer. This was from a book that I think it's from like the 70s, and it's just a really charming little book. It's kind of weird, but it's everything looks like it was typed up with a typewriter, and all of the art looks like she painted it, and um, it looks like it was published. It's a really nice book, but it just looks very. I'll show you. It's called Gasoline, and I picked this up secondhand years ago, but it's just a very whimsical looking the art in it. So I will be using some of this, and because they're really unique. Very cool book. I've never really heard of this. The person, Dame Darcy, who wrote the book, she did the illustrations. It tells a little bit about her in the beginning of the book. I mean, it looks like it's from the 70s. I don't know what year it was, because I looked in here. Here I am looking at, I think it could be a newer book that was made to look older, but it just doesn't have the date on it, the price, or anything. It does have the price, but that's it. I got it really cheap, but that was really cute in here. I thought it was perfect. And then some Archie comics and I printed a couple of stickers out and then added some in here. I wanted some Summerween, and there goes that star again. Just something fun and cute, not too complicated. And I want to get to just, doing my spreads and collecting stuff, getting stuff together to go with each little theme there that I have going on. And today I hope to make a bookmark so I can keep my place. I do have the Furby there, but I do want another bookmark as well, just to match it. And I did make 3 more. I'm not going to make a whole lot more of these right now. I need to get some more laminating plastic. And then it's like, how many do I really need? I'm probably at like 13, 14, 15, somewhere around 15 of them, I think. I don't know, maybe 10. But I think it's over 10. But I will, I do plan to use them. I'm enjoying making themes. So this one here, I have it covered up in 2 spots because it's an inside joke. But it's, Carrie printed these out, but I thought they were still funny enough without the thing here that's supposed to be me and her there. She made that with ChatGPT, and I just thought these were epic. It's just a waitress at a trailer park diner And then she printed them out and sent them to me because she made those with Chat GPT. And I said, oh, I've got to, because I told her, I said, you got to frame those. They're so funny. So I decided to put them on the cover for a book. And then she also sent me another one, which I'm not going to show because it's part of the joke too. It's nothing dirty or anything like that, just something that's it's maybe kind of offensive, and I don't want to hurt any feelings or anything like that. So it's nothing bad, just a little joke between us. And this I put in here because this is going to be like gross stuff, horror, um, just trashy stuff. So I have the spread here with Possessed Barbie, the Nightmare House, and I thought that would fit perfectly. But other than that, I have just decorated it. And that's my trash book, so if I find anything that's just not fitting for my regular ones, horror related, gory, stuff like magazine is going to go in there. The next one I have, I decided to do kind of like a fairy tale type. I found, I think I showed it in my last video, was this had a gold. I make these, I should have showed one that I made. I can just turn them a different color by putting, something else here, washi tape or gluing something. But I really liked the notebook. It was just really pretty with the gold already on it. And I took gold paper and put under it. So this was a card game that my husband got me probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and we never played it once. So the art is beautiful, and it made a beautiful cover. And here is the back. This is from a book, a fairy book. And I thought that was just really pretty. She's in the fairy ring there with the mushrooms. And this is the back, another page. They're actually both pages from the fairy book there. And then some cards from the game. True love had broken the enchantment, and then a knight on a horse. And then in the front, these are both from the book, but the inside had pink, so I kind of wanted to keep a little bit of that vibe there. And then some book pages, and then some cards. So that one says fairy, and it's got like a princess with a troll. Basically the cover there on it. So I thought it was just fun and whimsical. That's all I've done for this. It's one of my favorites. It's a little different than the rest of them, because I do a lot of them all cutesy and 80s and cartoony. So speaking of, this one is going to be kind of like, I don't know if the whole theme of it, but the theme of the cover and the inside was 80s, so very 80s. And this was a trivia book I got off of Amazon. It was only $6, but I said the cover's really cute, I'll use the cover. And, some drawings or something from the inside would be great. And it was all text. It was trivia, and it had no answers, so it was a total waste. A total terrible book, with just a bunch of questions, no answers. But the cover was cool, so, I mean, you could print it out cheaper. It was a waste, but it's a nice cover, so I'm just going to use it, and, you win some and you lose some. So it's Candyland, Care Bear, got some strawberry shortcake going on here. And on the back, we have Teddy Ruxpin. I found the Teddy Ruxpin book a while back, and it would have been cute to display, but I can always just display the shell of the book. I really wanted Teddy Ruxpin on here. And I need to buy a printer, and then I don't have to hack up all these books, but I do kind of enjoy the aspect of not printing, because I see so many people print stuff, and I think that's cool, but I kind of like just recycling things and using things that I find out in the wild, or I might have had for a while. I think that's just kind of more fun for me, instead of just printing everything. And this was a rainbow notebook, so I just kind of went with the rainbow there. On the inside, we have some Garbage Pail Kids here. And then here, a Care Bear. It's from an 80s Care Bear book. Gem and the Holograms. My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake. So just a lot of 80s stuff here. I don't know if I'll keep the whole thing 80s theme, but that's just a lot of fun. Fun covers. So I can alternate with, one book might be a little fun to use for a while and then change the style up. So here I have Charlie, and I have decided to let Charlie go, kind of. If she doesn't sell by the weekend, I'll probably unlist her. I paid $200 for this kit unpainted. She does have a COA. And I'm going to see if I have COAs here. Going to see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. So she's number 98 of 750. It's Real Born Charlie, 15 months. She's 31 inches. I paid $200 for her, for the kit. And I was annoyed to see that the kit is on sale because they said that they were only going to have a limited amount and it wasn't ever going to go on sale. And they always do that with Bountiful Baby. And it's really annoying because they've done that a lot lately. These kits will not go on sale. We only have a limited number, which they better have a limited number of them because it says there's only 750. But they keep putting stuff on sales and they say they're not going to do that. And then next thing you know, I've bought it and it goes on sale. So I did invest $200 on her. So I think the kit is cheaper now. But still, she is limited edition. She has a certificate here. She can stand up. She can pose. Her head can move because she has the armature. So she's really poseable. She can stand on her own. She just needs to be moved around a little bit. It's just a little hard on this carpet here, but she can stand, and she probably stands better with shoes, and her armature really needs to be finagled there to get her to stand. She poses really nicely. So she's beautiful. This is not a wig. This is hand rooted. Her hair is totally hand rooted. You can fix it, brush it. You can put it in pigtails, and she's absolutely beautiful. She has, I don't use, and there's nothing wrong with it, I don't use applied lashes because I get glue everywhere, and it would just be a disaster. So she has hand-rooted lashes, so you can brush her hair. She has very long. If you wanted to buy her and cut her hair, you're welcome to. It doesn't bother me. It's your doll. Once you get it to do what you want with it, I have her looking like Carol Ann, kind of like from Poltergeist. But she has a part down the middle here, and then she has bangs. And so those bangs took me a while to perfect doing them. They are hard to finesse sometimes, especially when you're new at rooting. Go ahead and do her like this. But she is, including shipping in the US, she's $5.50. So she is a big girl. And I do have some clothes with her that I can send as well. A few outfits, some toys, some goodies. And she'll come, wrapped up in a new blanket. So if you are interested in her, message me on Facebook. At Jen's Dollhouse. The link is always in the description. She is available now, but like I said, if she doesn't sell this weekend, I'll probably just unlist her. I do want to keep her, but things are getting really crammed in here. You can see all of my journaling stuff, and I have really cut my collection down. I'm still love the dolls, um, but it is I'm just trying to cut my collection down a little bit more. There are some that I will never sell. Um, and then sometimes I'll put one on sale, and if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. So I do want $5.50 for her. I think that's a fair price for a giant toddler with armature, and she has rooted hair. A lot of them have wigs. She does not have a wig. Um, and this is synthetic hair, so it's very easy to care for. You can brush it and not worry about, it pulling the wig off, or, wigs are pretty, but they can be a pain. When you're brushing them, they get caught a lot in the wig cap. So she is a lot of fun to dress up and pose for photos. And like I said, she can turn her head and she can pivot it. So you could lay her down and have her reading a book, or, you could do her head a little bit. So she's not going to lay flat like that. So you could have her head like she's on the couch watching TV there. And she has really cute little feet. And her feet are textured. And her nails, her hands are textured. So it has like they feel like skin, kind of. And the rest of her isn't, except for her face. So her ears are textured. I always texture the ears. And her face is textured, and she has freckles. These freckles here are sealed in. So, and her brows, everything's sealed. So she's fully sealed. And her nails are tipped and glossed. It's hard to show them on the camera with this light. Just natural looking nails. And let's get a little bit of a close-up of her face. So that's her face. And she does have some red lips and blue eyes, kind of like a grayish blue. And she does have the texture all through here up into her forehead. So if you're interested in her, let me know. I'm not putting her, as of now, I'm not. I have no plans to put her on eBay. I don't want to deal with eBay right now with selling her, because I don't know if I'm going to keep her up if she doesn't sell. So I just don't want to make a listing and waste my time. And then I do have a lot of people on there do message me trying to get me to go lower on the prices on eBay, and eBay already takes 15% of the cut, so that's out of the shipping too. So you might as well not even put shipping on there, but it shows people, what the shipping should cost. It happens so much, and it's like, no, I'm especially if it's on eBay, I'm not going to drop the price, because I'm already getting a big cut out of it. And then when you do the instant transfer, you can wait 3 days for your money, or you can do the instant transfer, and the instant transfer costs you as well. So it's a lot of and her postage, depending on where she's going. If she were going to Washington, it would probably cost, I'm guessing, around $35. If she's going to New York, around there too. It goes by box size more than weight. So she's not super heavy. So if you're looking for a heavy, cuddly baby, it's not her. If you're looking for a cute, fun toddler, that's exactly what she is. So she has a nice feel to her, but she's not super weighted. She's weighted in her legs and her feet, but she does have armature in here. And she's weighted with she's filled with a nice, soft, quality, clean, new polyfill. So I always use new polyfill with all my dolls. So, if anyone's I do have pets here. Nobody smokes in the house here. Um, Pets do have a cat and a dog. They don't. They are in the room here, but they don't lay. I had someone ask me, "Do your animals lay on your dolls?" No, I do not allow them to lay on the dolls, even though the cat would if he could. But no, I don't want cat hair all over my dolls. And see if we can show this little sleeping piggy here. I got a mess over there. And there's my leg. I don't want my leg on here. Um, she is just snoozing and she wanted to be in here with me. She's been so hot. She's my old baby. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you like seeing the journals and little Peeka here. And if you are interested in her, send me a message. You can message me on either of my accounts, my main accounts, or Jen's Dollhouse, Jen Atkins, or Jen's Dollhouse, Dolls by Jen Atkins. The link will be in the bottom in the description. And she's not going to be. I do have some photos of her if you go to my artist page. I don't have her posted up anywhere else, so it's just there. Well, thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day and everyone is staying cool in this heat. Until next time.